Welcome, Taurus Gemini, to your end of the month reading for March. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, my friends, let's see what's going on with you. Your energy, this is what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Taurus Gemini. Taurus Gemini. Will, wisdom, and mind. Powerful three in yourself. Using the powerful three of me, which is also seen as a what? A trinity of self. Okay. So using your will, wisdom, and mind is a good thing because that's going to open doors for you. It's going to bring in things, and it's 20, so it's very balanced. So you're keeping yourself very balanced. Why? Because 20 breaks down into 2. And anytime you're using the powerful 3 within yourself, you're going to feel balanced, and you're going to feel good, and you're going to feel like you're within the harmony that you need to be in. It's very good. So getting straight into clarifying this card's not only going to clarify on that, but the entire reading. You have the suffering in silence. This card does not mean 100% that you are suffering in silence. There was probably a time you were suffering in silence for some reason or another, but it's telling you you're getting off the rock now, friends. You're getting off the rock to get yourself balanced within the powerful 3 within yourself, to no longer have to sit within this suffering of silence. This, maybe you've kind of just taken yourself away from the world in some ways because you are depressed, right? Feeling like things are not going the way you want them to go. Maybe it's been one crappy week after the next crappy week, and you're like, give me a break already. Here's your break, my friends. Here's your break. How long it's going to last, we'll find out. But for now, this is going to be your break. You're finally going to have, have the opportunity to get off of your suffering in silence rock. Maybe you've put yourself into your bedroom for a while until you can get balanced, and now it's time to come out. And it's 9. It's the ending. It's the ending of the suffering in silence. Now getting to travel on to better things. Whatever it was that you wanted to travel on to, now you have the opportunities to do so. I'm also feeling like some of you might have had a loss of a loved one. And you kind of have taken yourself out of the world because you are grieving. And now you're going to get out of the grieving stage and get back into where you need to be for yourself. It's like your time is done, right? You're all done. You see the things you need to do, and it's time to move on. So getting straight into the situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. The Queen of Forces, wow, really coming up over here, really finding yourself. And as I said before to, I'm not sure who, to so many reasons I can't remember, but just said this to Capricorn or somebody. This card to me is one of the best cards in this deck. For the royal cards. And the reason is because it's capturing of how you now feel like you have the sun and the moon, right? You're controlling the day and the night within yourself through the forces. Meaning, let's put it this way, if you're suffering in silence, maybe during the day you have to put on that happy face and pretend to be happy to go to work. But at night, I lock myself away. I don't want to do with anybody right now, right? Because I'm grieving inside, depressed inside, however it is, take it how it resonates. But now you feel like you can be whole again. And I love that because it's also showing the waters down below her of the healing waters. So this card has a lot of representation for what the energy is going on within this reading. It's showing that you found the healing waters within yourself. So now that you have control of the day, of how you're feeling, and also the night, you can feel the same way. It's a complete card of balance, and this card is balance. So you're definitely feeling like you have more control during both night and day. Putting yourself back into the spotlight and in control of your emotions, which is the moon, and your vitalization of the sun, right? Your happiness. In the recent past, feeling whole again. Three of Roses with the loving elements came up in the past, the recent past. And in the near future. The King of Roses. Could be a water sign. That to me would be a Pisces. So it could have something to do with a Pisces. It doesn't have to be. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or it doesn't have to be any of the above. It could just be you finding the love and getting emotionally balanced as well and finding your way, okay, back to the things that you love. So we will see how this is working. Or it could be both, right? Take it how it resonates. We're going straight to the loving elements. I'm actually going to look this card up because I haven't had this card, but maybe one other time. Why is this card so important to the suffering and silence from the past? It's because this card is here to tell you that the joy will soon be increasing. So it's literally telling you, it could be an hour ago before you watched this video, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, you knew you were getting ready to get out of the suffering and silence. It was almost like maybe you're taking certain little tiny steps to get completely off the mountain. Maybe this leg is coming down, right? You're not sitting on your legs anymore. You're now having them dangling down off the mountain because you know you're getting ready to move. And so this is telling you that in your energy, you know that things are working toward you. This does not feel very long ago, my friends. This is literally probably only within the last couple of days. I really don't see this. For some of you, it could have been a little longer than that. But for most of you, I think this is only about a week ago to a couple of days. That's it. This card is here to tell you the joy of increasing. It's also encouraging you to remember to have fun. So it's like you are trying to remember in the past what was fun. Where's the fun lying? How am I going to have this fun? I want to get down. I think I'm ready to have a little fun. I think I'm ready to exit. I feel healed and I'm ready. Ready for a new day. Ready to go sing. Maybe you had a friend that came, could have been a water sign that came to say, hey, you know what? Let's go out and do something. Let's go out and have a little fun. Maybe they'd asked you before and you always, shot them down, but now you're ready. Page of Wands. You could be here because of a Page of Wands. It could be an Aries or a Sagittarius that has been disloyal to you, or something has happened. Maybe you felt you were disloyal to them. Something that left you out in cold. I'm really getting this. I hate to say things like this, but this is what I'm really hearing. For some of you, and this is probably not going to be for a lot of you, but there was something that made you feel disloyal to this person. It could have been a fire sign, we'll say, or another earth sign. But what I'm really hearing out of this is maybe you felt you were disloyal because of the illness of someone and you didn't get to them on time. Like a grandparent or somebody. You felt like because you couldn't make it. You couldn't make it to them when they were sick. Maybe they ended up passing. There was nothing you could do to get there. And this is what put you over here, because you felt like you were not loyal to them. Either, or maybe not loyal enough, right? Maybe you did go see them, but you couldn't stay and they wanted you to stay. Something of this nature. I think for a lot of you, though, it was someone who was sick and you couldn't be there. And this really hurt because you feel like you were not true to them. You know that you were supposed to be there and you couldn't. You didn't have the coins. This had nothing to do with time. It looks like it had something to do with money. You couldn't get there because you didn't have the coinage to get there. For others of you, it was somebody who was disloyal to you. They broke your heart, left you out in the cold. You've been suffering in silence ever since. But now it's time to open the doors, become healed, and yes, open the doors with the Seven of Cups and look at the other opportunities. It's time to reawaken and get back into what you need to do. Yeah, definitely. I'm telling you, somebody died for some of you. It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, boy, oh boy, you guys does it, right? Because the death card rarely means death, right? But when it does, there's no way around that. There's more opportunities after this death. For some of you, it's the death of the relationship. For others of you, it's what I already said. So you're going to have a transformation. You have to transform out of this. You have to heal. You have to go on living. You have to go on doing the things that you need to do and transition out of this suffering in silence. The true suffering in silence. The true depressions. The true pains. You have to do this, and you have the logical reasoning to do so. Okay? So, I think that somebody came in and really clarified on this. We have 3 different kind of cards here. It could be anybody, though, you guys, right? But I think that really I think a lot of, either some of you just came to the clarity. Maybe you've seen angels in your dreams. Maybe your dreams helped you. Maybe intuition kicked in. However it is, it became clear to you that it was time to start living again. Time to start having fun. Time to start maybe taking this opportunity to, this cup, this water signs opportunity. We're just going to leave it with water for now. But taking their opportunity to go have fun and getting rid of the memories for now. Now, look. You don't really want to get rid of the memories, right? They'll always be with you. But it's stop worrying. Stop allowing the memories to attack you. Stop the guilt from attacking you. The worry, the guilt, the past memories. Kind of moving on from them right now, just to have the faith, yes. Trying to move on to new things for now instead of allowing the memories to hold you back and keep you trapped within your mind. You never want to get rid of the real memories though, right? But whatever this is, the disloyalty and the memories of, I'll be there, Grandma, and then you weren't. Oh my gosh, you guys, don't hold on to that. There's nothing you can do. It's not your fault. It's just the way life is. Okay? So let's not think about those, okay? Now let's get back over here. We're not going to dwell anymore over here, okay? Because we don't need those memories. Like I said, let's get rid of those. Queen of Four says, we're moving on beautifully over here. You need to have this new opportunity because this is where your people would want you to be anyways. Okay? If this happened to you, remember, this is where they want you to be. They don't want you over here just dwelling on that, okay? You need to become the Queen of Forces over here. Take your life back in. They don't want you sitting on a rock over here just wasting away. They want you to get in there, have the will, the wisdom, and the mind to do the things that you want to do. Okay? Yeah, if you're not moving forward, that's not doing anything for you. okay, then you're not learning anything from this. Okay, if you're not going to become passionate, move past this, and take on the learning experience, then you're just, and you don't feel like you learn anything from this experience of how to love and love yourself and move past things that hurt you and build yourself up. You know, it almost feels like they're saying to you, literally they're saying to you, I want you to move on from this. I want you to get back into the powerful 3 of yourself and go do the things you need to do. Become the powerful force you are. And for those of you who the loved one left, you need to get over here and do this for yourself, Spirit says, because you cannot live your life for another person. You need to live it for yourself. Yes, Knight of Cups, offer yourself things. Get past this, take the transition, take the transformation and go live. Okay, this is not living. So get off that rock and go do this. And that's what it feels like you did. It feels like you already did this though. So that's a very good thing. Yes, you're still going to have a little heart. Yes, you're going to have a little bit of hurts and pains. Okay, it's not going to just go away overnight. Okay, but the healing process is taking place with the Knight of Cups by having the proposal, taking the proposal, loving yourself and putting the love back where the love needs to be. This will give you the 10 of Cups that you need within your family, your life, and everything around you, and it'll suit you much better. Okay, with the King of Roses over here, and really with the King of Roses to me really feels like the love that you have evolved for yourself. Bringing yourself back into that loving state of mind, really healing, really starting to feel it. Having new plans with the 7 of Swords. I have new plans and new things that I'm going to do. Escaping the old energy and really focusing on the future of where you're going to go. Bringing in the 2 of Cups. Now, having this 2 of Cups is very interesting because what it really feels like is now you're bringing what you need for yourself and really bringing in the love that you have. And if it's from this person who's no longer with us, it's almost like you're developing yourself by bringing them with you. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I'm doing this for you, Grandma. Let's do it together. Yes, absolutely. And I know that feeling because I've done it myself. Because sometimes that's the reassurance that we need to say, you know what? They might not be here, but they're still here. So bringing those 2 together can bring in that ultimate love for yourself. And this will open the doors and opportunities for you. Just because they're not here doesn't mean that their energy doesn't still surround us. It just means they're not here physically. Right? This gives you the opportunities to patiently plan. And that's what that's what Spirit really wants you to do anyways, is to continue to keep planning for yourself, get passionate about your life, and start really moving and really becoming that Queen of Forces. And really using that will and wisdom and really getting down off here, this, really putting this out of the mind. So the more you're moving, the more you're really getting off this rock. Hey, just because you have the suffering in silence and you moved, you're moving from like this rock to this rock because you're healing. So therefore, you're not 100% healed yet. But the more you keep moving, it's kind of interesting to me. I just noticed, I always notice the weirdest things, but this is the will, the wisdom, the mind, and the powerful 3 in me. She's sitting on a rock. Here's a rock. Here's a rock. You have 3 rocks. Maybe you have to move from this rock to this rock to this rock. I don't know. Maybe that's part of the healing process. I always see the weirdest things, but but that kind of feels like it is here. So as you're getting down off the rock, you're healing. You might be kind of standing next to a different rock on the way, trying to still heal because you still have the 5 of Cups, or the 4 of Cups, no matter what, right? So you still have these disappointments and the feelings inside, not 100%, but feeling like you can move around during the day and the night and really taking back the force of your energy, right? And really trying to get in there. Then in the near future, you're over here by this rock and you're like, hey, I'm getting out of the sand dunes over here, with having all this love and bringing all these things back to you, really taking on the power for yourself. It was a challenge, and this will be getting over the obstacles and challenges that you might still have left within yourself. It's going to take some time. It'll take the perfect timing with the Temperance, but it does feel like you're divinely guided no matter what, because you do a lot of prayer. And it is going to take time to get towards the things that you love, okay? And with the Page of Cups, you might actually be dealing with some kind of water sign. This water sign over here is actually bringing in this news to let you know that they are here to help you. And I do feel like there was somebody over here who was a water sign helping you on this way anyways. It could be your best friend who you've been talking to this whole time. But it does feel like whoever this water sign is, it's like the loyalty. They're very reflective, and it seems like they might have some kind of specific goal of really helping you really maintain getting you out of this depression and really helping you along the way. That's really what it seems like. Okay, so with everything, there is a perfect timing, and like I said, I do see the loyalty. It could be a Scorpio for sure, helping you out. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.